My name is Joella. We're going to get started with a total body conditioning class in just a minute. Before we get started, I just want to remind you, please make sure that you're listening to your body. So if anything doesn't feel right, if you need to take any modifications or take a break, please do. And as always, please make sure that you've checked with your doctor before starting a new physical activity, a new exercise. So let's go ahead. We're going to just start with a step touch. Just get moving. Four, three, two, heel tap right in front. Just beginning to open up the backs of our legs, our hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. We're gonna move through our workouts today, doing 6 sets of 3 exercises, an upper body exercise, a lower body exercise, and a cardio exercise. We're gonna do each one about 3 times. Back that heel tap right here. And then we'll do some abs and we'll pull it down. Hamstring curl, like you're kicking yourself in your bum, beginning to move our arms, bringing them back, stretching across our chest. 4, 3, 2, back to that heel tap. I did design a workout today that doesn't require any equipment, but if you have weights at home, you can always feel free to add in certain places, and I'll let you know when that would make sense. Let's go ahead and do some jumping jacks right here. And if you have an exercise mat, that would be make things a little more comfortable for you as well, but if you don't, it's not a problem at all. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in again. Keep going. All right, we're going to start with some squats. So feet are hip distance apart, maybe slightly wider. We're going to set our hips back, making sure our knees stay behind our toes. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keeping our chest lifted. 5, 4, you can have weights right here in your hands if you wanted. 3, 2, just adding a little extra resistance. Last one. All right, we're gonna do a step touch while we do our arm exercise. Bring our arms out to a T. We're gonna circle them forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, forward. Backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, forward again. Back. All right, arms down. We're gonna do 30 seconds of jumping jacks, starting right here. If you need a low impact option, you can tap one foot out and then the other, or even lower, hands right here on your hips. You pick. Doing what feels best in your body today, challenging yourself a little bit. Remembering to breathe. Almost there. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, 10 more squats, feet slightly wider than hips distance. Down for 10, 9, 8, making sure again that your knees are behind your toes. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, step touch. All right, we're gonna do another set of those arm circles. So arms right out to a T, 10 forward, 10 back, right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back. Forward, last set. Back, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another set of jumping jacks, starting right here. Remember your low impact options if you need them. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Another set of squats. Feet slightly wider than hips distance, sitting it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, arm circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, forward. Backwards. 4, 3, 2, forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another 30 seconds of jumping jacks. We'll start right here. Remembering to breathe. Over halfway there. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step touch. All right, our next set is going to start with plie squats. So for these ones, your legs are wider than hips distance, toes and knees pointing like towards the front corners of the room. Hips are going to go straight down in these ones so that your knees open out to the side. When you come all the way down, you want your knees to be behind your ankle and you want to be able to see your big toe to the inside of your knee. So if you can open up your feet really wide, but your knees are going forward, that's not where we want to be. So you want your knees and your toes pointing in the same direction when you're all the way down. All right, so let's set it up. Hips going straight down, so not sticking our butt out. Chest stays lifted. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You could also have weights here if you wanted extra resistance in this one as well. All right, next thing, bring it down to the floor for some tricep push-ups. So these are different from regular push-ups because our elbows are going to stay right in by our sides, not out like you would for a regular push-up. So I find these significantly harder than regular push-ups, so I'm going to keep my knees on the ground. But you are more than welcome to be up on your toes. But you're going to bring your shoulders forward and bring your ribs down towards your arms and then push back up. So again, the inside of your arms brushing your ribs. You're not going out to the side like you would for a regular push-up. Nice long line from the crown of your head to either your toes or your knees, whichever is on the floor. But we don't want our hips hiked up like this while we're doing our push-ups. So long line, hips parallel to the floor, belly's engaged here. And we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, our next exercise is also on the floor. It's our cardio exercise. We're gonna do mountain climbers. We're gonna do 10. So each leg will be 1. So you're gonna be up in a push-up position. You're gonna bring your right knee in, left knee in. That's 1. All right, so 10 total. Setting it up right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, standing it back up, beginning again with our plie squats. Legs wide, hips going straight down. For 10, 9, 8, think of squeezing your thighs together as you come up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, heel toeing your feet back together, bringing it back down to the floor for our tricep push-ups. Also chaturanga push-ups, you can think of it that way if you practice yoga. So on your knees to your toes, bringing it down, remembering to breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, staying down in our push-up position for 10 more of our mountain climbers. Setting it up right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to the top of this set. Feet wide, plie squats for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, I'm really feeling these chaturanga push-ups. Here we go, last set of 10. Keeping our arms in, outer upper arms wrapping in towards your ribs, hips parallel to the floor, so not hiking them up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, setting up for those mountain climbers. Arms a little wider, right under our shoulders. Coming in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew, okay, bringing it up, let's see. We're gonna do some lunges. Right foot forward, left foot back. Feet are hip distance apart, but spread out, nut back, heels lifted. You're gonna go hips straight down so that your front knee stays right over top of that front ankle. If you need a little more stability, you can step that back foot out to the side. We're gonna start with 10 on our right foot, right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, I'm going to turn to the side so you can get a little different view here. Left foot forward, right foot back. So again, my back heel's lifted, my hips are going to go straight down, my front knee is staying behind that ankle. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it back down to the floor into a push-up position. This time, we're going to come up into a plank. So again, on our toes or our knees here, but straight line from the crown of our head to whatever's on the floor. Okay? And we're going to tap our opposite shoulder. So just bring it in, tap, tap. So that'll be 1. Bring it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're using our abs a little bit there too because it's going to stabilize our core so that every time we pick up our arm, we're not wiggling all over the place. So standing it back up for our cardio. We're going to do switch lunges. So it's going to be a little hop. So it'll be 1. That's what it'll look like. If that's a little bit too much for you, you need a lower impact option. You can just step forward into a lunge and push back. All right, so you pick what works best for you, starting with right foot forward. And we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, landing with bent knees, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Going back to that set of lunges, right foot forward, left foot back. Again, you can have weights in your hands here if you want a little extra resistance. And we're doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot forward, right foot back. Same thing. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back down to the floor for our shoulder taps. So if you have sensitive knees, you can get a towel or a pillow or something to put under your knees if you're on your knees here. But coming into our push-up position, shoulder taps for 10. Engaging your core. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, standing it back up. Back to those lunge jumps. Right foot forward, left foot back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing it up. Whew, okay, last set of these. Right foot forward, left foot back, lunges. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. For 10, 9, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back down to the floor for those shoulder taps. On your knees or on your feet, engaging your core, hips parallel to the floor. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last set of cardio for this set. Right foot forward, left foot back. Remember your option of just doing the alternating lunges. That's still gonna get your heart rate up, all right? So do what's gonna feel best in your body. For 10, 9, 8, 7, landing with bent knees, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Next exercise. Feet slightly wider than hip distance here. We're gonna do a curtsy squat, sometimes called a curtsy lunge. Your left foot is gonna step way behind you. You're gonna cross it behind you, hips going straight down. When you come up, your left leg is gonna go out to the side for a side kick. So it's lunge, kick. That's 1. Okay, if you need a little more stability there, you can tap it down in between. So lunge, tap, kick, tap. All right? So again, you pick what's gonna feel best for you. Take a deep breath before you get started. Stepping our left leg back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it down. Other side. So stepping our left foot behind our right this time. Wait, no, that's what we just did. Right foot behind our left. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming down to the floor for our arm exercise. We're gonna start in a side plank on our forearm. So elbow right underneath your shoulder here. You can have your legs extended out, being a side plank here, or you can bring that bottom knee down if that's what feels better for you. This right hand's gonna lift up for 10 and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. So coming onto your left elbow, or right elbow, opposite elbow, right underneath your shoulder. Again, you can keep that bottom knee down and top leg extended, or both legs extended, lifting your hips up, left arm to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bringing it down. Our cardio this round, squat jumps. So you're you're gonna bend down. Let's bring our knees together, and then we're gonna step up and jump into like a star shape. All right, so squat, jump, that'll be one. If you need a low impact option, just come up onto your toes rather than making the full jump. All right, 10 right here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So back to the beginning of this set with those curtsy lunges and the kick. I definitely need a sip of water. Grab water if you need it. Don't drink too much because we don't want our belly sloshing around. All right. Right foot forward, left foot's gonna step back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, as you do these, as always, make sure that front knee isn't coming forward of that toe, and make sure that when you lift your leg up, your toes and knees are pointing forward, so you're using your outer hip. So you're gonna have to lean over to the side, and it's not super important how high you get that leg. So if you're kicking right here, you're doing the same thing, you're still working it. All right, left foot forward, right foot steps back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back down to the floor. For those like thread the needle things. So you're gonna be on your left forearm first, elbow right underneath your shoulder. That bottom knee can be down, or both legs extended, hips up, right arm up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Right elbow right underneath of our right shoulder, legs extended or bottom knee bent. Lifting it up, arm up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back to our cardio set, those 10 squat jumps. Remember, you can come up on your toes if you need a little less impact. And also make sure if you are jumping that you're landing with your knees slightly bent so that they're absorbing the impact and we're not gonna be hurting our joints. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're getting there. Last set of these, beginning with those curtsy squats and that kick. Right foot forward, left foot's gonna step behind us. We're doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I definitely feel this in my outer hip. All right, left foot forward, right foot's gonna step behind. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Coming back down to the floor for our last set of those thread the needles on our left elbow. Left hand or right hand's gonna reach up, feet extended, lifting your hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, other side. Right elbow right under our right shoulder, legs extended. Bringing it up, arm overhead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bringing it down. Last set of those squat jumps. All right. Setting it up, 10 right here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step touch. Let's go ahead and take some deep breaths. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Our next set is going to start with some donkey kicks. All right, when we're ready, come on down to all fours. This next set is entirely on the ground, so we're not going to be standing up and going back down, but don't worry, you're still going to get a workout even though you're going to be down. So wrists right underneath of your shoulders. Wrist creases parallel or slightly turned out to the front edge of the mat. And we're going to lift our right leg up to hip height with our foot going upwards, like it's going to stomp on the ceiling. But we're going to keep our hips parallel to each other, so we didn't bring our right hip way up, but our knees pointing down towards the floor. And you're going to kick your leg up, again, like you were going to put a footprint on the ceiling. For 10, 9, 8, keeping your belly engaged, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Again, if you have any sensitive knees, you can roll up a mat, you can put down a pillow, blanket, whatever you have at home to make that a little more comfortable for you. Knees right under hips, wrists right under shoulders, left knee coming right up to hip height, foot flexed, kicking it straight up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, for this next exercise, we're going to come down to our bellies. We're going to lift our arms extended in front, lifting our upper body up, bringing our hands back to shoulder height, squeezing our shoulder blades together, pressing the tops of our feet down towards the floor, and lifting your hip points up towards your low ribs, extending them back forward, lowering down. So 1, 2, lift, squeeze, extend, down. 3, lift, squeeze, extend, down. This is 4. 5, 6. Oops, I started counting forward. We were counting down. We'll do 3, 2. Last one. All right. Coming back up onto all fours. If you have an exercise mat, scooch all the way to the back of it. We're gonna do bear crawls. So you may have done these before. Usually we do them in like a larger space and we'll like crawl all the way forward, but we're gonna get creative since we're working in our own homes and in smaller, potentially smaller places. So wrists right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips, just like we were for those donkey kicks. You're gonna lift your knees off the floor 2 or 3 inches, and you're gonna crawl forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping your hips in line with your shoulders. And breathing. Let's do 2 more. Forward and back. Bringing it down, taking a deep breath. Coming back to those donkey kicks. Wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Right knee coming up in line with your hip, foot flexed like you're gonna stomp on the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Other side, kicking up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Belly's engaged here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down. Coming all the way down to the floor. Arms extended overhead. Pressing the tops of your feet down. Lengthening your tailbone down and back so we're not crunching our low back. Arms extended overhead. Lifting them up. In, out, down for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Bringing it down. Coming up. A few more of those bear crawls. We're going to do 5 there and back. So 5 up, 5 back for 5. Trying to keep your hips in line with your shoulders so we're not letting them hike way up behind us. Here we go. Forward, back. That's 1. 2. 3. 1. All right. One more set of these, we're almost there. Starting with our donkey kicks. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Bringing our leg up behind us. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smaller range of motion here, so we're really isolating our glute. Left leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down to our belly for those Supermans. Arms extended. Lifting it up, back, out, down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, last one right here. Bring it down. All right, last set of bear crawls. Setting it up. 5 forward, 5 back for 5. We got this. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Whew. All right, grab a sip of water. Our next set, let's see, is also on the floor, so don't stand up. Okay, so we're gonna stay down on our knees. I'm gonna scooch my mat forward a little bit and run it into my fireplace here. Knees right underneath of our hips. We're gonna step up with our right leg, up with our left, down with our left, down with our right. That'll be 1. We'll do 5 starting with the one side, 5 starting with the other side. That'll be our 10. Hands can be right here on your hips. Let's take another deep breath before we get started. Right here for 5, 4, keeping our hips low, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, regular push-ups here. So arms wide, maybe a little bit wider than your exercise mat if you have them right out by your sternum. You're gonna come down so that your elbows are over your wrists and then pressing through your whole hand back up. You can be on your toes or your knees for this. I'm gonna keep my knees down because I'm definitely feeling this workout. So, challenging yourself is good. Reaching out from the crown of your head down to your knees, your toes, whatever's on the floor. Coming down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're running out of time, so we're gonna go right back to those step up, step downs, whatever you wanna call them. Right foot, this gets our heart rate up enough for this set. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side right away. Left, right, left, right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to those push-ups. Remembering to put a little something under your knees if they're feeling a little tender. Right here, our hands are right at sternum height, coming down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. I'm going to do these sideways, give you a little bit different perspective. Allow me to keep the cushion here under my knees. Stepping up. 5. Oops, nope, that's not going to work. Keep going. 4. 3. 2. Keeping your hips low. Last one on this side. Right to the other side. Here we go. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Last set of push-ups. Then we're coming down for abs. Hands sternum height, slightly wider than shoulder distance, so that when you come down, your wrists are over your elbows are over your wrist. Setting it up for 10, 9, body lowers in one long line, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, moving into our ab section. So go ahead and come down onto your belly. We're going to find a forearm plank here in just a second. All right, so on our forearms, you can have your hands interlocked or sitting right in front of you, whichever way is more comfortable for you. But we're going to press down through our arms, keeping our shoulders nice and strong. Tops of our shoulders moving away from your ears, so we're not really tense and all up here. Our feet are going to be on the floor behind us, hips parallel to the floor, so a long line from the crown of our head down to our heels. And we're going to sway from side to side, so bringing our right hip down towards the floor, just give it a little kiss, and back up. Down, back up, that's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, keep breathing. Here we go. Bring it down, coming onto our backs. Go ahead, lay down. All right, legs extended up towards the sky. You can bring your hands holding the outer edges of your mat, or they can come kind of under your bum, under your sacrum. We're gonna lift and lower our legs. So down, only as far down as you can keep a neutral spine. So don't bring your legs down so far that you're letting your belly pop lay up and exaggerating the curve in your lumbar spine, your low back. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last ab exercise, then we're gonna cool it down. Hands are gonna be behind you, fingers pointing towards your bum. Knees are gonna be bent in, like towards your chest, your knees coming towards your armpits. You're gonna reach out and bring it back in, that's 1. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it down toward the floor. Go ahead, stretch it out. Take a nice deep breath. Arms overhead, legs extended, like a good morning stretch. Deep breath here. Land your feet down to the floor. Gently lift your hips, pressing into your feet up towards the sky. Just releasing your hip flexors here. Lengthening your tailbone towards the back of your knees. Bringing it down. Knees come out to tabletop. Gently allow them to fall over to the left for a little twist here. Arms can come out to a T or goalposts. Deep breath. One more. Knees back up through center, allowing them to gently fall over to the right, little twist. And breathe here. Nice deep breath. One more. Bringing your knees back up through center. Release them down to the floor. Go ahead, sit up. We'll take like a butterfly pose, or if you do yoga, sometimes called cobbler's pose or bound angle. Feet together, knees wide, stand up nice and tall, and then gently hinging forward from your hips. One more breath. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. Let's go ahead and stand up. No fancy way of getting there, just however you're comfortable. We're gonna do a lunge. So right foot forward, left foot back. This time, instead of that back heel lifted, we're reaching it down behind us. A little bend in that knee so you can stretch down through your hip flexor. So you're gonna feel this stretch. Probably everybody's different, so maybe you won't feel the stretch the same way I do, but through your hip flexor and then through your calf. I'm breathing here. All right, transitioning that weight to the back leg, lifting up on your front toes. Resting your hands on that supporting leg so that we're not hyperextending our right leg. Stretching through our hamstrings and the back of our right leg. All right, again, the weight shifts forward to that front leg, reaching back for the foot, that back left foot. Lengthening your tailbone down, again, stretching through the hip flexor. Now a little more into the quad. And of course, if you need any support here, you can find a wall, chair, a friend, whatever you have. One more breath. All right, tapping that toe down and lifting it up and over, standing figure four stretch. Stretching through that outer left hip now. One more breath. Standing up. Right foot back this time for a lunge. Reaching that heel back so you can stretch to that calf, tailbone lengthening down to get into that hip flexor. Breathing here. All right, weight transfers to that back foot, lifting up on your front toes, stretching through the hamstrings, the back of that left leg now. Lengthening your tailbone back as you reach the crown of your head forward. Hips relatively even with each other. So not forcing them, but just as a general guideline for about where they should be. Transition transitioning your weight forward to that front foot, reaching back for the shoelaces of the right foot, stretching through that right hip flexor and quadriceps, the big thigh muscles on the front of that right leg. Again, feeling free to use anything you need for support here if you need a little help with your balance today. All right, tapping that right leg down, up and over, standing figure four, sinking your hips back, stretching through that outer right hip here. Deep breath. Standing it up. Let's bring our right arm across. Left arm. Switching here.
I didn't hear that. Please try that again.
Just taking a nice deep breath. 2 deep breaths together. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. All right. Thank you all so much. I really hope you enjoyed your workout. Again, my name's Joella. I'll be back every Friday at 5 with total body conditioning, and Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 10 a.m. for yoga. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed.